Motovlog, Fangerz. Good morning. So last night, I was fucking around on the interwebs. I was on Facebook. And then I saw somebody post on the local motorcycle page that they wanted to ride today. Pretty shitty day to ride. However, we're riding nonetheless. Pretty goddamn stoked for my first group ride. Hopefully it's a good turnout. Hopefully we can still do it and not get rained out. Woke up a little late though. We're supposed to be meeting at 9. I woke up at like 9:30. So like my hands are mad. I'm wearing last night's makeup. I'm all crusty. What if that was like a socially accepted turn on? Oh baby, I'm so crusty right now. Oh yeah. I wore the hoodie this morning thinking that it was gonna be somewhat warmer like yesterday, but that seems like it's not the case. My nipples are really hard. Oh my god, did you guys see that stingray? We gotta go check that out. We gotta go do that. Oh my goodness. Good gracious. And I'm stuck behind this fucking red man! Ah! Look at all the greenery in the shrubs. What the fuck? Someone's got a smart car in Valdosta, and they loved it so much that they went through the struggle and pain of chroming it out. Alright. I'll give you a golfer's clap on that. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, sex on wheels. Woo. God damn. Motorcycles! Motorcycles! There's people! You guys want some badass elevator music while we wait? Motorcycle! Oh, I guess we're meeting over there. What's going on? Yeah, I know. I walked outside of the house and like immediately as I started riding, I started feeling raindrops. I'm like, we'll see. Hey, we're off. Just filled up on that Jesus chicken. You guys already know how I feel about Jesus chicken. That Chick-fil-A. I like to get that number 5 on the menu, but number 1 on my heart, that A-piece. Like to rip me off the slice of pepper jack cheese with it, dip it in that buff. I'm telling you, delicious. Your blink is on home. Your blink is on home. Guys, I gotta tell you, I'm fucking freezing right now. Definitely should have worn the jacket. Oh, I got an oversized load for you. Oh man, he's rocking them OG socks. He's got them extra long white classics. Just me and my friends. Lean back. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you guys, I have absolutely zero idea where the fuck we're going. You blinker, son! Turn your fucking blink out! Oh boy, oh my god, my nuts! Oh, I think my nuts just got like pulverized in there with like a nutsack puree. Oh my god. Oh god, dude. I think I popped a nut. So while I'm on this ride and we're going slow, I might as well talk about something. So a good friend of mine from work saw my motovlog and he absolutely loves it. To the point where he wants a motorcycle. I think it's really fucking cool that I inspired him to want to get a bike. So now he's in the process of going on Craigslist and all these other websites looking for bikes. So of course he hits me up, he's like, hey yo Steve, what kind of bike is right for me? So I guess I'm going to be talking about the age-old question, 250 versus 600 versus 750cc bikes starting off. When you're talking about what bike is right for you, especially starting off, there's like 1.5 million different fucking variables to it, and there's gonna be 1 billion opinions, and mine's no different. This is just my view and my take on it. If you have never ever touched a bike, been on a bike, ridden a bike, whatever, for the love of God, do not get a 1000. And here's why. A lot of people in the biker community are gonna tell you, oh, stop being a pussy. I started off with a 1000 and I'm just fine. And you know what? There are those people that aren't fine. There are those people that can get on a 1000 and they've got enough motor skills and background skills to be able to ride that and not endanger themselves. And if you feel like you fit under that category of rider, then by all means, I'm not gonna tell you to not get a bike. I'd rather see you on a bike than driving your mom's minivan to work. So then he hits me up. He's like, well, I don't think I'm gonna get a 1000. I don't think that's within my limit. You know, I applaud him. You know, recognizing that hey, he's not a badass right out of the gate. So then he hits me up and he's like, well, what about a 250? Here's my take on 250s. If you've never ever been on a bike, 250s are fantastic. 250s have a lot of pros. They're built to be more comfortable than, you know, say 600 and 600 plus cc sport bikes. They're cheaper to run, they're cheaper to operate, cheaper to maintain. You can find them extremely cheap on Craigslist. I have no idea where we're fucking going. What was I saying? Oh yeah. And 250s, I mean, they're 250cc. There's not enough motor for you to do something really fucking stupid on. So he's like, oh, so Sticky Fangerz, what you're telling me, what I'm hearing, what I'm sticking, is that you're telling me to get a 250. I was like, no, that is not what I said. And he's like, what do you mean? You just told me all these good things about 250s. Yes, 250s, if you've never ever touched a bike, 250s are a fantastic bike to start off on. However, in about 2 to 3 months, you're going to be fucking sick and tired of that bike, getting bored with it. I'll tell you this, I've had motorcycle experience before, not much, I'm not like a fucking, I'm not MotoGP, like I'm not a fucking Rossi or anything. But I've had previous motorcycle experience, ridden a couple dirt bikes when I was a kid, and rode a couple of my buddies' R6s and CX6Rs and whatever the fuck. So I have a little bit of background in motorcycles. So when I took my basic rider's course for MSF, they put us on 250s. I mean, the first day it was kind of exciting getting back on a bike, because I hadn't been on a bike in fucking ever. But then on the second day, I was so bored with it, I was just ready to be done. 250s are great to about 45 miles an hour, and that's about it. So he's like, well, I can't ride a 1000 and I don't want a 250. What about 600s? In my opinion, 600s are the best starter bikes. There's plenty of power for you to have fun with. There's not enough power to do something incredibly stupid. Don't get me wrong, a 600 is still going to put you on your ass if you treat it like the redheaded stepchild with freckles. But a 600 is very easily managed. No matter what size the engine, number one, you still aren't a motorcycle. You are still having to drive offensively through traffic. You still have every single danger present when riding a motorcycle, regardless of what kind of motorcycle or how big of a motorcycle you're riding. Like right now, a fucking squirrel or a fucking deer or a goddamn moose if you're in Alaska or whatever the fuck you got up there, caribou, whatever. There's still 1.5 million risk factors that are associated with riding a motorcycle. So honestly, as long as you understand how a motorcycle operates, understand what a motorcycle is, and you can respect the motorcycle, like you're not trying to be Scarface, like snorting mountains of cocaine on your first fucking ride, thinking you're all high and mighty because you got a motorcycle. Honestly, to me, it doesn't matter. Did you guys see that fucking thing? Did you see the size of that bird? That thing was fucking massive. As soon as I got up front, I just wanted to go fast. As soon as I got up front, I'm like, oh hey, I have no idea where I'm going. She got me, dude. I jumped a little bit. You know that you're probably gonna ride like a jackass. I'll probably stick with a 600. Never have I ever told anybody to get a 250 because honestly, you're gonna outgrow it. You're gonna outgrow it extremely fast, especially if you buy new. I see a lot of guys buy new 250s. Guess what? Now you're stuck with a bike that you don't like, that you can't ride. Well, you can ride it, but you don't like riding it. So if you're gonna get a 250, get a cheap old 250. You're only gonna be riding it for a few months. As soon as you feel comfortable on that 250 and you can whip it around like you're gonna do a goddamn nay-nay, whatever the fuck these kids are listening to these days, you know, or whatever social media we use these days. Then as soon as you can do that, you can sell it and get yourself, you know, some a little bigger. It doesn't even have to be a 600 or bigger. You know, if you want to go from 250 to 500, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. People come after me, they're like, oh, you know, Sticky Fangerz, I want to get a 250, this and that, but I'm afraid everybody's gonna make fun of me. We as motorcycle riders do not ride to look cool and make the community think that we're some sort of fucking badass. That's not the intention at all. We ride because we fucking love to ride motorcycles. Yeah, are you gonna have the old guys riding the Harleys telling you you're fucking pussy? You know what? Yeah, you know what? You probably hear a comment or two. But anybody who actually just likes to ride just to ride is gonna tell you that, you know what? 250, if that's what you're comfortable starting off with, then that's what you're comfortable with, and there's nothing wrong with it. We're making a pit stop. Pit stop. Bro, I gotta piss so bad. I'm just like, I'm not even paying attention. I'm paying attention to you guys, but I'm not paying attention where we're going because I'm talking and trying to stay focused. So we got into town. I'm like, bro, I have no idea where I'm at. Alright guys, so just got off the highway. Got a nice little highway montage going on. So maybe I'll post that with some music, whatever. So stopped at another gas station to make a seamless edit. Not really, it's gonna be, you're gonna notice. Sticky Nicky was a little bit thirsty and you know, had to go drain. Had to go do a personal defuel, huh? How about it? That's the Sticky Fangerz mentality of first bike. That's all I got to say about that. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, stay sticky.